Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Imperatum and the keywords provided by developer. Guys, the game is really bad and it just deleted my save. I played for around 2 hours. I started from scratch just to show you the game and to talk about it for a while. It is not gonna be a long review because generally speaking the game is unstable. It's very slow. It does some sort of stutter from time to time. I think it's trying to save, quick save or something. Um, this is a hack and slash game with pretty good graphics actually, but it's just very unstable and very badly working. So I'm gonna try to play for a few minutes, just show you how it works roughly. I'll just kill the music. Mm, as I say, the game can kill your save at this point. It can also crash, so you cannot progress. If you are gonna lose the entire progress, just one save, you just lose a character. In hack and slash game, it is completely unacceptable. So the game, we could say, doesn't work if it does things like that. I'm just gonna show you now the options. We have full screen, which works. I mean, I'm in window mode now, so it works. Sounds, it's kind of weird. Music controls, I mean, I think it controls some of the sounds of the game as well. It's quite annoying. If you go with just sounds, my weapons were very silent for some reason. I don't know if it's even working correctly, but let's assume it does work correctly. Generally speaking, the sounds are very bad and the game is very clunky. If you compare it to even Space Hack or first Diablo or what else? Of course, Grim Dawn and other games like that. Even Sacred 2. This one is worse. It looks better than some of those. It looks better than Diablo 1 for sure. But this is misleading. The game is at this point in a very fresh alpha, very unstable to the point of losing saves. Which in such a game, this is absolute. You know, I'm going to uninstall the game and just get rid of it. Never touch it again unless it's thoroughly fixed in a few years maybe. Let's just, I don't know, we're gonna play for a while because you see this is tutorial. We are level 20 for unknown reason. If it's the same as it was, I think it's the same. Yeah, you have skills already, like 4 of them. You also have, let's see the character. Yeah, we are level 20, but we only have 60 health. And I had 400 health on my character when I normally started playing. So this is like a very strange tutorial area that has nothing to do with the game. It's just going to show you how the game works. And we are supposed to see, that's how you fight. You basically either run or shoot with the same button. I'm gonna just maybe, I don't know, let's try to give some sound for a while. Let's go with just sound effects. I definitely don't want music. See, now we have music when I went with sound effects, right? Music is like ambient sounds. And now let's see if we're gonna shoot at all. No, no sound. So it's messed up. The sound is messed up for some reason. I will try to show you what's in the game because actually the amount of things in game is not so bad. The problem is that it's unstable and it's just very clunky. If we come to the level of complexity, it's there. There is some stuff at least on paper, but it just doesn't work well. And now we have 1000 health. We had 60 before, so I have no idea what happened. I'm not even sure if this is my character from before, but I don't think so. I had differently set skills because I went into passives. So now the character moved from 60, or yeah, it was 60 health. Now we have 1000. Basically, you can heal with healing over time or just healing. But I'm not sure if I should be using those skills. They're not very powerful, really. This is what? This is teleport strike. This is heal, and this is physics stone. Very weak. Let's try to do it. This mind blast maybe on right mouse button. Is that it? Yeah, like a ball, something. I'm gonna try to hit something with the ball, like this. Yeah, died. I would like to see one enemy, but they usually come in groups. So yeah, you can kill it with 2 balls, or if you shoot, how long it takes? Well, it takes quite fast because many projectiles are hitting at the same time. This is a plus of a game because it has different weapons which hit differently. I was using all the time rocket launcher because I found one. This is what this is. I'm not sure what it is. I think it works for some time only. Yeah, this is stimulator. I'm only using healing and recharge. We don't really have many good weapons. See, the DPS is the same or very similar. It's like 200. Damage is different. Like chain gun has the same DPS as plasma cannon, which makes really not much sense. And it has a very weird system of currency. This is similar to Path of Exile, where you have some sort of items which can do things to your gear, which can upgrade your gear. I haven't found yet any shop, even though I played for 2 hours. I went to like level 5, because then after this tutorial area it's reset and you are level 1. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go there, probably not. I just want to show you how the game looks and what's in it when it comes to just skills and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you a little bit of combat. Now I think I moved some, so yeah, this is teleport attack. Yeah, it's passable, not the worst, but any skill pretty much from like Grimdown is much better. And I would like to switch a weapon, but I don't see any other. Okay, what do we have? I have nothing really. That's our gear. It's just basic. You can use parts like those, but you know, different types, to change your stuff to higher tier, to like with 1 buff or more buffs, from common to uncommon or to rare. But I would have to find some loot to do that. And maybe we heal with W. I think this is, yeah, this is heal. I would really like to find something better to shoot. We won't be leveling because we need now a lot of HP. I mean, not HP, but experience. Because we are level 20 for unknown reason. And they are kind of scaled to us. So normal enemies were like 100 or less HP, and because this is like level 20 area for some reason, now we have a companion, which theoretically it's like a dog in the in Torchlight, but I wasn't able to do anything with him. He was just carrying my my gear basically, and now we're dying, of course. Now when we die, we just go back to checkpoint, which is going to happen now. We can just kill them again. Nothing really happens. I'm gonna switch to maybe this physics storm. I don't know how it works, but whatever. Does it work like this? Yes. We might be using area of effect for, against those guys. Maybe I'll collect everything here. I wanna use melee weapons because this is at least area of effect weapon, the shotgun. You have sniper rifles, you have flamethrowers, you have what else? Guns, plasma gun and laser gun. I don't know what difference there is. In some cases you have different projectiles, like this one is spreading bullets. DPS is on the flamethrower, and area of effect is on the how it's called, rocket launcher. Yeah, flamethrower I meant damage over time, because it can of course put enemies in flames. And now I'm still trying to find another weapon to show you, but I think I'm gonna just show you the rest of the HUD, because this area is quite long and I wanna replay it again. The game so far was pretty much like that. You had a few quests, groups of enemies like those, and lots of very clunky combat. Nothing really special. I didn't find any merchant, so I wasn't able to get rid of all those items which I had full inventory of. My inventory and my companion's inventory. I'm gonna show it to you in a moment. I hope the game won't crash again, but you know, I can guarantee it. Mm, yeah, I'll just check if I found anything. This is what, laser rifle. Let's just check laser rifle, just for the sake of it. Okay, can we do it like this? Yes. So let's see laser rifle. Yeah, see, this is just doing one enemy at a time. I think. I'm not sure if it passes through or what. Maybe it's faster. It's possible. I have to press 3 again and activate my, let's say, implant. I like implants. I'm not sure if I heal normally. I don't. When I played, I found actually a couple of upgrades on the gear, so I was regenerating health. Now I'm not. This is like fast DPS single target weapon. And what else? I'm not sure if I was able to level up once. Maybe I was, but I don't think so. I'm not sure. Then it went into the normal game where you were level 1. But to see gameplay, it's the same. So we have messed up sound, that's for sure. I'm gonna die, I have to backtrack. Or I might show up here, somewhere here. I'm not sure how it works. There's some checkpoint system, but I haven't even found a teleporter, which should be there. You know, some town porter scroll. From what I've read, this game was supposed to be like Diablo, but it doesn't really remind me of Diablo. It reminds me most of like Space Hack game, like very budget version of a game of this type. Yeah, the storm is kinda working. And did I die? Yes, I died. Alright, I have to go from here again. Maybe I will kill completely the music and show you the HUD, because there is really not much to say about it, aside from the fact that the game is just unstable to the point of not working, and it looks like it looks, which isn't bad really. It's a shame that the game is not working properly and just done badly mechanically, even though it looks okay. I mean, this is okay graphics for a game like this. I don't really need very good graphics for hack and slash games. One more maybe. Yeah. So it just goes on like this. I guess I will just kill the sound and show you the HUD now, because this is really not a review that I want to continue showing you the game, because there's no point. The game is gonna crash again and delete my saves. Alright, so let's start from the left. We have stats like strength, intelligence, dexterity, and stamina. I went into stamina because I wanted more health. Right now it doesn't seem like much because you have 1,000, but you start with like 100 or so. So I was just going for stamina. It was just my choice, and we need like 20,000 experience, which we of course won't get. Like all those skills were just this much experience. So as you can see, you start with level 20. Then we have some stats here. Offensive, defensive, and miscellaneous. You can, I think, pause it if you want to see in more detail. Right, something like this. We actually have a regeneration, but only 1 point. And then you have this guy that serves as your companion. He doesn't fight. I don't know if you can put any weapons on him. This button didn't work. For instance, if you give him this, and I don't know how you send him anywhere. I click this and nothing happens. He can also carry weapons for you, but I have no idea how am I supposed to use him. I think he just, I don't know, did he just not take it? Yeah, he has a chain gun and he just keeps it. It's like walking chest for us. And here he is probably supposed to bring it to town and come back with items, but this button doesn't work, so I don't know how to use it. Right now he's just a temporary place to hold your items. Then of course this is our player. He is using 5 pieces of, or rather 6 pieces of armor, 1 piece of weaponry. You can have also alternative weapon, and 3 steams, which are basically activated skills with cooldown. I use 2 for healing, 1 for regaining rather psychic, which is used for skills, I guess. Or you can hold, for instance, lose 30% but have full effect all the time. And now this is quests, as you can see, very badly done how it looks. It's like when I had 3 of them, they were like the font was one on top of the other. It was all messed up, so it barely works. But it's roughly telling you what you're supposed to do. Like now we are supposed to what? Destroy mantis hives, which are somewhere. Of course, we would have to go there and break through to that point. And yeah, just check this. Okay, this is our gear. So of course we have those. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, it's steam. So those are all steams. So we have steams. We have also steam. This is a piece of armor and weapons. Couple of types of weapons. Yeah, I won't be able to show you much because I didn't drop any good weapons so far. Oh yeah, this is the currency. So we can make a copy of an item. You can add affix. Let's say this one is what? Adding normal item to uncommon. So let's say if we put it on the weapon, maybe this one, it's adding something, right? So now we have not common but uncommon shotgun. And I guess there was one thing that added another affix. Yes, this one is adding affix. So you can do it like this. It's okay actually. This is not something I hate. If the game worked on the basic level, I mean not crash and delete your saves, that's completely unacceptable. I actually bought very early Grim Dawn, and for a year I was unable to play Grim Dawn. It was crashing all the time. I couldn't finish the first act, but now I can play it without much problems. It usually works. It's generally speaking much better game. So this must be fixed. At least fix sound and fix the crashing, because this is really bad. Also, the game is just very clunky. It looks okay, you know. If you just look at a screenshot like this, it looks okay. You can have like a skill that works, you know, basically alright. You don't need much to just know that there is some effect going on, or that, for instance, you are where's the teleport? It's 4. Yeah, we can teleport. It's, you know, some basic effects. That's okay. Some variety of weapons. This was what? Yeah, this is better part of the game actually. So yeah, after the inventory, we can also check skills, and this is probably one of the few slightly better redeeming factors. So how it works, I'm not entirely sure, but from what I understand, you can make some sort of combination of skills to give them different effects. This was hard to test because you know, you only have 4 right now, and they're only level 1. Like those 3 are level 1, and this is the last one. It's all we have. We don't have anything in brawler, and we don't have anything in marksman, so I cannot retest it. So here at least you have 16 times 3, so 48 skills, but you don't have any classes, any character classes. So the 48 skills, I was using this one, a chance to double fire on when I played for like 5 levels, and brawler is probably for melee combat. You could probably do it. Sometimes use physics, sometimes it's a passive effect like this one. Sometimes you have to freeze a little bit of yeah, this is eating health actually. I'm looking for one that is taking some of the physic or psychic, however you read it. Yeah, I don't see it now. I think one was in the marksman tree somewhere there. Yeah, reserved psychic. So then you reserve psychic and it takes away some of it. You cannot spam skills that much, but you can rely on passive, so it's not much of a problem. So this is the redeeming part of the game. Some skills and some combinations you could theoretically use. It's not so bad. 48 skills, not so bad. It's like having one character from Diablo, but Diablo had like 5 characters. Diablo 2, I mean. So this is very basic. Just one character that you can, a little bit tailor to your gaming style and pick a weapon. By the way, weapons, I'm not sure if I told you before, but they have very similar DPS. Damage is, I guess, also. See, those two have same damage and same DPS. They're exactly same. This one is what? Similar DPS, completely different damage. Kind of works differently. And this one is spreading damage with 45 per pellet, but I don't know how many pellets, it doesn't say. So yeah, it's good that you have different weapons that act differently, but there is not enough information how to compare them. This system I don't personally like. I mean, those items are okay as items that are working. Instead of having a smith, you just do it on the fly in the field. That's okay. But I prefer when games have normal currency. Besides, I haven't found any merchant, so there's a problem with inventory. I was always clogged with tons of items. I could just throw them away because that's all I can do with them, and then try getting others with like more bonuses or higher level. There's also level item, item level. Item level, yeah. So I was having items level 1, then I was finding items level 4 that were better. So guys, at this state, I cannot recommend the game completely. The main reason is that it's unstable. It's also taking 20 gigabytes. It can crash. It can delete your saves, and it's clunky. It can keep saving or stuttering for unknown reasons. I switched off everything on my computer, including any Google browser and other games and everything. It was still stuttering. Then it crashed, and yeah, I lost the save. I played it for like 2 hours. It was just like that all the time. Just instead of this alien world, it was like a desert with bandits and lizards. Not very fascinating, really. Just the same combat against groups of enemies. It looks like this. They aggro on you, try to kill them. You spam your healing if you're fast enough, with of course fingers. So well, you just try to heal, or you don't. If you die, just start over and go back to the same place. Pick up stuff, try to slightly boost your character. Of course, I cannot do it here because I'm not leveling, really. I'm barely leveling because this is all the time, this whole tutorial thing. So let's say you find an item that is, let's say this is what, maybe it's better. Yeah, so we switch, and now this one is maybe better. It's additionally giving us resist, so we slowly move forward. This is okay. I mean, items are not very intricate, but they give you some feeling of progress. I was feeling some sort of progress of my character. I was definitely having additional shield that regenerates itself and saves you from taking health damage. I was improving health. I was getting all affixes that improve something like critical damage, like resistance and other stuff. That was okay, all right. It wasn't like very intricate, like nowhere near Titan Quest or Grim Dawn or Diablo, really, with runes and stuff. But at least there was some customization. However, at this level of development, the game is just junkware and you can't play it. I mean, you can, but if the game can delete your saves, then it's kind of pointless because it's gonna crash and you're gonna lose progress. There's no other saves. There's no manual saving. So once you lose a character, it's over. And it's such games where you can have more than 50 hours, even hundreds of hours on one character, this is completely unacceptable. Also, I don't know why the sound is broken in a weird way. Graphics are okay, graphics are passable. It's not, of course, any big title of this genre, but it's not as bad as some older titles. But with this level of instability, it's definitely not worth a buy. Completely not. The price is a joke because it's just it's like $15 or more, and it's not working at this point. It's crashing and deleting progress. So no way. It's somewhere between, I don't know. It mostly reminds me of Space Hack, but it plays like I don't know, maybe Sacred 2 or something. But Sacred 2 was much better. It was much more polished and much more complex. It's like a budget hack and slash, way more budget than Titan Quest and Grim Dawn, which were very good games, but rather cheap games. Of course, it's nowhere near Diablo 3. It's less complex than Diablo 2, so it's just a very, very cheap attempt of a hack and slash game that at this point is, um, I would say it's unplayable. I mean, it works now, but then it breaks. And the combat isn't fun. It's very clunky. It's very, not satisfying. It works on basic level. I mean, yes, you level up, you get skills, and you can give stats to your character. Only one character, guys. This is one character in a game like that. I don't recall any game of this genre that has one type of character, even with skill trees. Usually there's one. Well, there's either two class system, or there is like at least three characters. I mean, first Diablo had three characters. DLC for first Diablo had one more, so we had four characters. This has one. 48 skills for the entire game is very little. It's okay for one character. You can call him like Psychic Marine or whatever, and have four more and fix the game, then maybe. But it's like, it's not really a finished game. It's like more like a project, like a sketch for a game. Basic mechanics kind of work, but it's it's not finished. It's broken, and it's not very good. Even if it worked, even if everything works, it's just killing groups of enemies in a very not satisfying way with very similar weapons. Really, you just either go for one hit, uh, one enemy hit, or for some sort of area of effect. Then you just compare damage. Well, I was basically using rocket launcher all the time since I got it. It was just built-in area of effect, and that was it. I was just tanking character a bit, getting more shield and more health, and then it crashed and I lost everything. So I'm deleting this game. I'm not touching it. If it gets some complete overhaul and many fixes in the future, then I might come back to it. I might maybe review it again. For now, I'm very disappointed. I'm a big fan of those games. I played last year 400 hours of Grim Dawn. I made a guide for Titan Quest, which I also played a lot. I even bought DLCs for Grim Dawn. I bought DLC for Diablo 3, even though I hardly ever buy any DLCs for games. So I'm a big fan of this genre. I played old games, so I'm lenient to this. I would say um, Donjon Siege 2 was okay, was a very good game actually. It didn't have awesome graphics, but it was much better in terms of mechanics. I don't know. Diablo 2 was better. Sacred 2 was better. Even first Sacred was better. So those games have to work flawlessly. Any losing of characters or saves or stuttering or long loading times is completely unacceptable. Stuff like not working sound, again, this is a joke. I mean, Path of Exile is free and it's better. And I don't like Path of Exile, even though I like the genre. I don't really like Path of Exile, but it's better than this. So complete waste of money. If it's ever fixed, you can give it a try for a very little money still. Because I don't see much potential for the game, even if it's completely fixed. It's still gonna be very weak specimen of a hack and slash game. For desperates who have played all of them and just want one more and have money to burn, yes, you can check it out. It's probably gonna take a while to finish, but at this state you would just, you know, start from scratch, and I don't know if you can even finish the game, because if it's gonna crash again, and you know, it's pointless at this point. It's not even point of trying. So yeah, that will be it for this game. I'm finishing here, and I'm gonna delete it from my hard disk, sadly. Not satisfied, but that's how it happened. I gave the game a try, over 2 hours of testing, and it's not in any state of being a finished game. So that will be it for the game Imperatum, and I will see you guys in the next review.